Why is India originally a Buddhist country, but today there are not many Buddhists but are divided into many sects? First of all, let me clarify that before the Buddha appeared in India, there were already 99 different religions in this country, not just later formed. They worshipped everything, from lime pots, rocks, to monkeys. Some people believe that monkeys are gods, the ancestors of humans, so they worship monkeys and do not allow anyone to kill monkeys. When you come to some areas in India, you will see monkeys everywhere. While sitting, they can suddenly appear because people worship monkeys. This shows that before the Buddha appeared, India had countless religions. The Buddha appeared in India more than 2,600 years ago. Unfortunately, Buddhism was completely destroyed in India around the 12th century when Islam invaded. Since then, Buddhism has been absent in India, completely destroyed. Even the first Buddhist university in India, Nalanda University, with more than 10,000 monks, was destroyed. Muslims invaded and killed all the monks there. The university's bookstore and granary were burned for 6 months, making the city burn day and night. It is said that the monks' blood soaked into the bricks and sometimes even leaked out. Today, if you have the opportunity to visit Nalanda University, only a few ruins remain. In the past, the university was 40 acres wide, but now villagers have occupied the land, leaving only a few small structures where the monks used to live. Each room and each bed of the monks are still clearly marked. In the 6th century, Xuanzang, a Chinese monk, came to Nalanda to study for 10 years. He became a famous scholar, and when he returned to Chang'an, he wrote about his journey in the book Great Tang Records on the Western regions. This book fully records the customs and practices of the countries he visited, especially the relics of the Buddha. When Islam destroyed Buddhism, they destroyed temples and buried Buddha statues in piles of rubble for 500 years. In the 18th century, a British scholar came to India to study Buddhism, relying on the Great Tang Records on the Western regions to find the relics. Thanks to the detailed description of Xuanzang, archaeologists have recovered many Buddhist relics, including Kushinagar city, where the Buddha entered nirvana. In the past, the reclining Buddha statue was buried in the rubble, but was later excavated. King Ashoka, protector of Buddhism. In history, there was a king named Ashoka who invaded and unified India. He was likened to Qin Shi Huang of China. However, after being enlightened by the teachings of the Buddha, he became a protector of Buddhism. King Ashoka offered his 2 sons, a prince and a princess, to Buddhism. These 2 brought Buddhism to Sri Lanka. It was Ashoka's daughter who brought a branch of the Bodhi tree from the place where the Buddha attained enlightenment to plant in Sri Lanka. Today, that Bodhi tree still exists in Sri Lanka. Later, when Buddhism was revived in India, a monk from Sri Lanka brought a branch of the Bodhi tree from Sri Lanka to India and planted it in the Deer Park, the place where the Buddha first turned the wheel of Dharma. Resurgence of Buddhism. Buddhism was absent from India for 500 years, destroyed by Islam. However, Buddhism never took revenge or usurped to regain its followers. The Buddhist teachings were compassion and wisdom. The goal was not to conquer followers or territory, but to convey the truth to help people live better lives. Today, if you go to the south of India, you will see a mountain range with monasteries and temples carved into the rock. These places were abandoned for hundreds of years. When the British invaded India, a general accidentally discovered these monasteries while hunting. After that, this area became a pilgrimage center for Buddhists around the world. Buddhism spread. Buddhism is not limited to any country or territory. Wherever there are people, there can be Buddhism, because people always crave peace, wisdom, and happiness. Buddhism is not just for worship, but for application in life. Nowadays, meditation has become popular, especially in the West. Meditation is a method of training the mind, helping people to be at peace amidst the stress and pressure of modern life. A Vietnamese patriarch once said, "The way has no beauty, but every day you see more flowers. Among the 3,000 grasses, where is not home? Wherever people practice, there is the light of truth." Today, Buddhism is present everywhere, even in Africa. The monks also began to bring Buddhism there, spreading the light of compassion and wisdom.
Thank you for watching the entire video. If you think it's good, please like this video, or if you feel it's not good, leave a comment below this video to let us know. Don't forget to follow the channel to watch more videos.